Hi, for those of you who haven't met me, or maybe you've just seen some of my content online, you're wondering, who is this girl? I figured I would make a video to introduce myself. My name is Krista Christensen, and some people call me Dr. C. I am a doctor of physical therapy, a NSCA certified strength and conditioning specialist, a former professional dancer, and a former dance instructor. Today I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my story and how I got here and what I do now. Okay, so we'll kind of get into the broad story. I actually lived in a few different states. I'm originally from California, and now I'm back in California. So I'll fill you in on the 3 states. So I started off dancing in Petaluma, California, which is a small town in San Francisco North Bay in Sonoma County. And I was at Petaluma School of Ballet from age 3 to 18 when I graduated high school. I also was a teacher there, taught for several years with them and had a lovely experience with that. And then I went off to Idaho. I went to Boise State University for my undergrad. At the time I was married to military, so we were stationed there. And I got my major in kinesiology, exercise science, and my minor in dance. And then I joined Idaho Dance Theater, which is Idaho's premier contemporary company, and had a wonderful experience with that. That really pushed me as an artist. And then we were stationed in North Carolina, and at that point I had a lot of injuries and just was not feeling physically well enough to try to audition for another company. So I made that really hard decision to retire from dancing and start a family. So that's what we did. We moved to North Carolina, and during that time, I worked as a physical therapy aide because I knew I wanted to go to PT school in the near future. And I had my daughter, and then I was teaching full time at a few different studios in North Carolina, whom I miss dearly. Shout out to you guys if you're watching this. And taught a lot of advanced ballet, pointe, contemporary, lyrical, you name it. Loved doing that. Taught private lessons out of my home. It was a wonderful time. So once Evie turned about 1, my ex was done with the military, and I wanted to be closer to family with my daughter. So we moved back to Sonoma County, and it's absolutely wonderful to be back here and to be serving my community and connecting with my community and raising my daughter where I was raised. It's just so meaningful and so rewarding. So we're here, and when we came back, I started physical therapy school. It was actually one of the very first of its kind, a blended learning program. So I attended Baylor, which is in Waco, Texas, but I lived in California. So I would do a lot of online classes, both live and pre-recorded. And then I would fly to Texas twice a semester for 10-day intensive labs and practical exams. During that time, I started my business, Dance Health, and I also earned my certification in strength and conditioning. When I was near the end of school, I did a couple rotations. One was in inpatient rehabilitation. The next was pediatrics, both school-based and clinic-based. And then I did an outpatient sports rehabilitation rotation and was hired on there. So I had about 3 years of experience in orthopedic, sports, outpatient physical therapy as a PT, and saw a lot of just a wide range of patients, from pediatrics, geriatrics, athletes, stroke patients, paraplegic individuals. I did a lot of pain neuroscience education and manual therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, and worked with performing artists as well. Had a great experience and just poured all of my energy in those 3 years into really learning as much as I could from my mentors and from my experience to feel like I really have a good handle on what it is I'm doing as a physical therapist, what my values are, how I like to practice, just gaining some experience and knowledge. And from there, I felt like it was time for me to progress my business, Dance Health, that I had started in physical therapy school, from not just being online, but to being in person. And so now I have my own home-based clinic that a lot of dancers and some friends with orthopedic injuries come to. So I love that. I get to work from home, and I also travel around to different studios in the area and I do workshops. I offer online workshops as well in various different dance health topics. And I now am getting into mentoring physical therapy students who are interested in pursuing being a dance physical therapist in the future. We're about all caught up. That's where I am now, and I love having my own business. It gives me a lot of flexibility as a single mom. My mission with Dance Health is really to integrate all of my experiences over my life. So integrating being a dancer, being a professional dancer, being a student of science, a dance instructor, a physical therapist, a strength and conditioning specialist, and a mom, and bringing that all together and to create this business that really integrates science into our dancing to create a healthier world of dance. So that is really my mission. I like to discuss topics of like, how can we move smarter? How can we train smarter? How can we prevent injury? How can we change our teaching methods? How can we change our training regimens and our seasons, and fortify our strength and conditioning programs to help dancers prevent injuries, dance stronger, be healthier, and then of course rehabilitating injuries and encouraging dancers, as well as training them to perform their best and really achieve all of their goals. So my personality type is really to help others come into their greatness, and I really see that as treating the dancer as a whole person, seeing them as unique. How does their body specifically move? But also more than just physical therapy. How are they doing day to day, holistically? What are their routines? How is their nutrition? What is their mindset? Are they getting enough sleep? Do they have enough support? Are they being told positive things? Are they in a positive environment? And just making sure that everyone that I work with is given that opportunity to reach their potential and have that guidance and that support that they need to get there. So it is my absolute privilege and honor to be living my purpose as the founder of Dance Health and serving the world of dance. Reach out if you would like to connect. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe, because I'm going to be posting longer videos than I can on social media regarding integrating science and art. So go ahead and subscribe, and I'm so glad to be connecting with you. Happy dancing.